Well, all right. Welcome to Universal Studios. We got the studio store over here on the left side. We've got the old photo shop here, a photo store. They've taken the construction walls down, but I wish they would have done something with the paint, maybe. Even this bottom down here, they could have at least pressure washed that down there. I know they've been working on the inside, but do something with the outside at least while you've got the construction walls up. But we're going to walk around studios this evening. Both parks closed down at 7 o'clock tonight, so it took me a while to get down here. Been in the park for here a little bit, walking around. I actually went down to Mel's Drive-In and had me a strawberry milkshake. I love a strawberry milkshake from Mel's. That's about the best thing I've had in there. So we're going to walk back into Diagon Alley first. Cut down Hollywood here. I've already been into the Five and Dime. There's nothing new in the Five and Dime. It's pretty much the same stuff they've had, but they've taken the construction walls down. At the old photo shop, I'm gonna miss the mural back there of the Bride and Frankenstein set. I don't know if it's been released yet or not, but probably has been released. But that is actually going to be the candy store from over on Universal. The Universal store is actually moving the candy store across the street. They kicked the photos out, put them outside. Going to move the candy store in that building. And then I think they're going to put the credit card company in that other side there where the candy store used to be. It doesn't seem like, I don't know, it just don't seem right to me, but there again, I'm not the decision maker around here. We'll let the big wigs make the decisions. But we're going to walk back to Diagon Alley, see what's going on back in the alley back there. See what the muggles are up to, walking around back there. Nothing new in the Five and Dime, though. Actually, I need to stop in the film vault. I've been looking for these new Jaws freestyle cups, and they have them in Mel's. So if you're looking for that freestyle cup, I do know they have it in Mel's. I don't have it in any store that I've been in so far. They didn't have it in the studio store out on City Walk. They didn't have it in the Five and Dime. Didn't have it in the studio store here inside studios. I've not seen it over in Islands of Adventure either, but I did see it in Mel's. So more than likely, it's just the restaurants that have those. I don't like the lids on the new cups. Seems like it always, it doesn't leak from around the top of it. It just leaks from where you drink from it. As you walk around, it kind of splashes up into that part and leaks out. So I like the older cups better. I don't like the new spin-on cups with that big mouthpiece on them. But it's a pretty slow day here in studios. Like I said, both parks close at 7 today. Hopefully everybody's doing good. I appreciate you joining me this evening. If you would, hit that like button as we walk around Universal Studios today and just check everything out. See what's going on. I thought they would start extending the hours this week. Now, we'll be at Epic on Thursday. We will be doing a live stream at Epic Universe on Thursday. We'll be live first thing in the morning. We'll see what all goes on. Hey, Leah. We'll see what all goes on as far as what they have planned. And we'll be at the parks all day. It opens at 9 and closes at 10. I'm going to try to get over there around 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning to go ahead and get up and get in line. I would say they probably do not open up until 8. The gates to let people in, probably. So I don't know. I might thought about just parking down here and riding a bus over, walking over to Sapphire or the Hard Rock and taking a bus over there. But 10 o'clock, getting home and working on Friday morning is going to be a little late. But we will be doing a live stream from Epic on Thursday for opening day. Cannot wait to get back over there. Hopefully everything is straightened up. Hey, David Renee. How are you doing this evening? Hopefully everything is good in Missouri. I know it's hot out there, isn't it? It's been unbearable down here. It's I looked at it a little while ago. It was 92 degrees up in Winter Garden and felt every bit of it. It's not just how hot it's been. Today we've got cloud cover today, which has been great. But the last 3 or 4 days it's been hot with no cloud cover. So that sun is just beating you to death over the last 3 or 4 days. So ET has a 10-minute wait this evening. We usually do both parks when we come down here, but we're only going to be able to do one park today. I'm just going to take my time in studios. Both parks close at 7 tonight. Could have started the stream a little early. I've been over at Mel's enjoying a strawberry milkshake. Forgive me for that. It was good. Thought about waiting until I go over. I'm going to go over to Cabana Bay. So if you want to go over to Cabana Bay on the live stream, take the bus over. We could walk over, I guess. I'm going to go over and shoot some B-roll tonight, hopefully for a future video. Oh, okay. All right. So you coming down, or are you just going to the beach for a couple of days? That was was that your halfway stop there? Did you decide to come down? All right. So the Troll Coaster only has, it looked like it was about 3 open cars on the Troll Coaster, so it's going to be about a 5-minute wait. Like I said, there is nobody here at the parks this evening. City Walk was pretty much dead. Everything has been dead. Now, the busiest park's been down in Disney last week or so. They've been really busy down there. These parks here have been a little on the dead side. Let's see what the Troll Coaster is actually going to be running at 5 minutes right now for the Troll Coaster. It's a whopping 5-minute wait time. I'd be on it right now if it was I wasn't doing the stream. I'd be all over that. Let's see if there might not even be anybody back here in Poe's Kung Fu training camp this evening. It's a little just a beach this trip. Okay. Well, Gina, I'll be meeting Gina Saturday. I probably won't go up Friday. We're going up to Jacksonville. We'll be up in Jacksonville beaches this weekend. I'm going to try to go to St. Augustine Saturday, see what they want to do. It looks like this splash pad is closed down here. The pond of perpetual wetness here. The waterworks is closed down. Got Mr. Ping's Noodle Caboodle over there. Somebody playing around over there. Let's see if we can go ahead and get the gong of resounding resonance knocked out here. See what we get here. Hopefully we get something good starting off. There we go. You're not going to get much better than that. Not going to get much better than that. Let's see what we get. 2 good ones in a row here. Okay, so this is going to be the dud right here. Yeah, that's the dud. There you go. There's the dud. That's about a half kicker. All right, so there's Donkey. There we go. We can leave now. Hey, Fig. Fig Farm Adventures, how you doing this evening? Good afternoon, good evening. Hope everything is well. Well, I'm excited to do it. I'm hoping, I gotta actually see if I can find me another battery pack. And I downloaded that Google Gemini. I went ahead and joined that and got been playing around with that, and it has pretty much took over my phone. I think it owns my phone more than I own it. I just wish it would have if it would have bought it, I would have been fine with it. But it seems like it has every day. It seems like it more and more control. I was actually afraid the live stream would just kick out on me, because that's what it was trying to do earlier, and I've been looking for it to take it back and try to get rid of it there. Try to take it away from my phone operations, but it just will not. It will not do it. Hey, Ricky, they made it through Bike Week all right? I saw Retro posted some bike stuff. He's been doing a lot of the Fun Sun. I remember when Fun Sun used to not happen until Memorial Day weekend. That's when that was always the fun weekend, Memorial Day. Now it's every man for themselves. Hide, leave the beach, close everything down, and leave the beach for that weekend. But we'll be in Jacksonville. We went to St. Augustine a few years ago for 4th of July. Really good fireworks show up there. Really good fireworks show. And enjoyed that whole weekend up there. So we're definitely going to try to make it over. If I don't do something from St. Augustine on Saturday, I will probably do something on my way back on Sunday. It's try to get something. Trying to show you St. Augustine if you've never been to St. Augustine. We'll walk around and do a video up there. Like I said, we'll be live. We will be live on Thursday from Epic. But hopefully this is the last early closing day. I know they've got some 7 o'clock and 8 o'clocks coming up. There's one day I think Studios is open longer than Islands of Adventure. Usually Islands is open longer. So they've had a spill here. It's actually bleach water. Smell the bleach in it. Something went on there. Don't know what it was, but they doing a really good job of cleaning it up. Guess they should have had those guys go up there before they took him construction walls down there to photo place. They should have had those guys go up there and scrub the baseboards up there before they took those construction walls down. It would made it look a lot better. Oh, look, the little baby ducks over here. You got a little baby with her. She's down to one. I wonder if that's the one. She had about 4 or 5 out here last week. Hey, let's go. Anybody ever ate in Cletus's Chicken Shack? I've been thinking about doing a video in there of all the food. Just haven't pulled the trigger on it. That's what I was thought about doing that on Sunday. I went up to Lombard's, was going to eat at Lombard's, and what they had for pass holders was just more of an appetizer. It was ahi tuna and salmon. So I thought about it. That's the reason I went over to Portofino. I was like, I'm gonna go get me a pizza. I was hungry. I went over to Portofino, and that's when I shot that video Sunday at Portofino. Love seeing Gilberto over there. I hadn't seen Gilberto in a while. Talked to him there for a few minutes afterwards. Been a madhouse. Yeah, it's the beach now. It's gonna be even crazier this week. Wait till about Thursday. You'll see some sights up there starting on Thursday. Gina can't wait to get out of town. It's bad when you got to leave your own town on a holiday weekend. All right, so they've got some of the new Jaws 50ths here, the freestyle cups, which I do like the design on them. I would probably get one. I just do not like the lid on them. The lid, it stays closed. Seems like it stays closed, but it actually lets water or whatever you're drinking up into it, and then it leaks out from there. So you're always tightening down, screwing down the lid on it. And it's not the lid that's leaking. It's that mouthpiece up on top that's leaking. Well, at least that's what my Epic cup is doing. I would gladly trade my Epic cup back for my other one that didn't work. Matter of fact, I would have traded that Epic for that Jaws. I like that Jaws better than the Epic one. Looks like they've got some shingles here on the bathroom finally. What is this? That green slime? It's all over back here. But no, the shingles look good. Looks like they put new gutters up too. This other side might be completely shingle. Now those are actually, they're not wooden shingles like they had up there before, or not cedar shingles. Those look like the regular asphalt faux cedar shingle. But if you would, make sure you hit that like button for me. If you got something you want me to look at or want me to go check out for you, just talk about it. Yeah, it's actually those look more like the shingles that you would see down in New Orleans. Those I forget what they make those out of down there. I think the one year we went down, I think I might have a. You love seeing Portofino? Yeah, I was. That was a. Felt like I was home, Leah. I mean, I've forgotten. Haven't been over there for a while. There he is. Seeing what's going on. He didn't open it up very far. But no, it was nice to go over and just walk and look at everything. It is a hot resort of that harbor. That harbor gets really hot. I would say that's a November or October to maybe April resort. Hopping pot. Got 2 people in line. Not a lot of people back here. Wow. How often do you see Diagon Alley look like this in May? Hey Fred, how you doing, buddy? Yes, they have been really slow. They have been really, really slow down here. Both parks have been slow. I mean, the hours, you just can't, I mean, if you don't, I know they probably needed to do the grad stuff at one point in time, but you really have to keep an eye on what the hours are going to be here, because they will close her down at 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock in a heartbeat on you. And if you're not looking and thinking they're going to be open until 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock, they're going to catch you by surprise a lot, because they will close these parks now. You've got to look to see how long these parks are going to be open. Get you some bottle rockets, explosives, and pyrotechniques. Let's see what else we have here. Fabulous wet start, no heat fireworks. Super speedy. Firecrackers. Dr. Filibusters. Well, yeah, I can think back when you used to get a firecracker, that was something. Or you'd get one of those bottle rockets, or those were, I mean, you was stepping in high cotton that summer. You was the hit of the neighborhood. You was the hit of the East End by the railroad tracks if you had a box of firecrackers growing up. I never noticed that there was a barbershop in here. What do they got in here? Let's see. I don't see. You see a lot of the older stuff. Nothing. Yeah, Epic's definitely eating up some of the crowds. It doesn't seem like it's hurting the other So escape from Green Gots is 25 minutes right now. It doesn't seem like it's hurting somebody else. But there again, I've been over there on Fridays and Saturdays and some. I mean, when you would expect them to be busy, I didn't come down here. Yeah, we'll be over there Thursday. I'll be doing a live stream Thursday. I took the day off, taking a vacation day. Yeah. Slide those rocks back. Slide those bricks back for me. I'm coming through. Yeah, Lee, I thought about getting something here at Lombard's until I saw that it was just an appetizer. Then I thought about, well, I can go to Mythos. I thought about Big Fire, going to Big Fire, and I thought, well, daggone, I've never had a pizza from Sal's, so I'm gonna go have a pizza from Sal's. That's my fourth menu item from in there, and I've not had not one bad meal in there. Everything I've had has been well worth leaving the park for and going over to Portofino and eating in Sal's. Thought about doing Trattoria for a few minutes, but Sal's won out. Like always. Like I said, I'll leave the parks in a minute to go over there and eat. Especially if I need to charge my phone or anything like that, because they've got there in those window seats. They've got some. They've actually got some charging stations there, USB-C chargers in there, or USB chargers. I'm sorry. So it's always a good alternative, because they've got the chargers over there. That's very important. Recharge yourself. Good air conditioning in there. The only drawback this week was the not having ice in the ice machine. They were putting ice in. Yeah, Sal's is the best. Now, how often do you not see anybody back here? This is... Man, where is everybody at? Where's everybody going to the park? Everybody over at Epic?
I mean, it's 7 o'clock. It's 100 degrees outside, so I mean, I don't know. We'll see.
You know, you gotta get...
half hour left, I think, right?
Yeah.
It's slow this week.
Yeah, it's been real slow.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, we're gonna pick up next week. They're saying about 25K every day.
Yeah.
For each side. Probably until the kids get out of school on Friday. We're still slowing it down. Get you better video out there, right?
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, I get to take some pictures back here right now if I get my big camera out. I just had to do that. Not that often. Not that often you come back here. You can set the phone down and do that. I say we got the other photo op here. Let's see here. Here's your. This is the ride vehicle from Jaws. I don't know if it's from the East Coast or the West Coast, but here is the Paula Marie. You got all your, and everything works up here. Wow. Got your reverse, everything, all the buttons work, switches. Just don't have no lights here. You got the Jaws over here. You got Bruce coming out of the water. Everything's working. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, they done a real good job theming this area out. I don't know when the Boardwalk Snacks is going to open up. Yeah, you ask Murph. He's still here. He's around here somewhere. I don't know. They've got this set up out here. They actually got a menu board going up here. And probably this weekend, I would say, this will be open. So you got Captain Quint's Boardwalk Snacks here. So, Murph, when they opening this up? Friday. Be Friday. All right. You know.
It's gonna have French fries. It's gonna have some kind of like shark croissant thing.
Croissant, okay.
And then they're gonna have funnel cakes and Nathan's hot dogs in the front.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. So that's what we're going to have here. You're going to have a funnel cake, French fries, Nathan's hot dogs out in the front. So you're going to have two different areas here to eat at here in San Francisco. Just pretty much like HHN or Mardi Gras. So you'll have French fries here and something else. Gosh, you see how bad my memory is? Cannot remember anything. But it's right beside Shea Alcatraz. And they themed this out. They've got some really nice stuff on the inside in there, merchandise-wise and everything. But we'll walk in real quick. They've got some, got Rick Dees playing in here during the, when you walk in here, so. All right. So they actually, they've got some of the sound playing from the Jaws movie. That's cool right now. Oh, they got Diane Stapleton, the field reporter. Oh, wow. That's cool. That is cool. Got that playing in here right now. It's like Rick Dees is doing a commercial on a commercial break up in Amityville. Or up in Amity. Oh, where I got Amityville at. But that's cool. Here's your new merchandise. I like the colors on this. Wish they just had that. Find that in a regular shirt, I might do that. But you got it somewhat in the ladies. But, and then you have your Jaws here, so that's cool. But yeah, I love this that they're doing this. But I looked at the marquee. Now you would think, I think Jaws opened up in 4th of July weekend. I think it opened up in this. I remember it opened up in the summer, 1975. So I would have been 11 years old. I remember seeing Star Wars, remember seeing this, not getting to see The Exorcist. Everybody got to see The Exorcist except for us. Our parents would not take us to see The Exorcist, but they would. They did let us go see Jaws. That was cool though. So 1975. But I looked at the movie theater up in City Walk, and I would have thought they would have been re-releasing Jaws 4th of July weekend. Now that would have been cool. I would go see that in the theater up there. So they have a bunch of different movies, throwback movies up there this summer. But I was hoping they was going to have Jaws, and they didn't have it. That would have been cool though. So yes, yeah, those things went really, really quick. That's been the best magnet, I think, of all the magnets I have gotten from here and I got from the Disney. I think that has been the best magnet that I have gotten was the Jaws magnet. I love that magnet. Really, really cool. Love the cup too. That coffee cup is really cool. I might have to do that coffee cup. I'm just afraid I don't have a cup holder big enough in the truck. I'd have to get something. Look, see if I can find something because I got. I got loaded up. Went, got my water. Had my water. Put my water in the truck. Went back in. Got my camera bag. Everything. Got everything loaded up. Got in the truck. Pulled out on Highway 50 up there. Went down like 3 lights. Reached over. Grabbed my water cup. Take a drink of water. And it was in the spilled coffee from this morning. And I had a pair of my light colored shorts on and my Cabana Bay t-shirt on, and I sprayed. I mean, from that coffee and that water mixing up, it just went all over me. To say that I threw out a couple expletives would be on the short side of that. I think I about run off a couple of people off the road just from the cursing that I was doing, because I was pissed. Oh my God, I was pissed because I had to turn back around because I couldn't come down here with coffee stains all over my shorts and my shirt. So I had to go home and change real quick. So something always happens. It never fails. Never fails. I had it all over me. I went in and sprayed some spray and wash on it. Hopefully, there's another barbershop in here. Hopefully everybody always forgets that this is actually a movie set. It was actually used in quite a few things, this area. So, but yeah, it was, I was a little perturbed at myself because I just spilled that coffee this morning and I was like, I need to clean that up, and never did. Didn't think about it. Throw that cup in there. Hello, how are you today? Throw that cup in there and poured it out. Slung coffee all over me. Coffee and water. So I did clean it up though. I like the lanyard. Lanyard's pretty cool. What's it got here? Anniversary 50th, Jaws 50. Beach is closed. That's pretty cool. And is that okay, that's a bumper sticker. Original Amity Island. That's cool. And then there's some different pins down there. where did I see those shark's teeth at that they had? Oh, right here they are. These are, now these are cool. They had taken the megalodon teeth and painted them up. Now I've got a few teeth that aren't in as good a shape as these are, but you can get these in Myrtle Beach, anywhere in Myrtle Beach.
We just got these. These are handmade by our vendors that come in. Yeah, they
Okay.
hand make each of them. We're getting a new collectible soon too. They haven't brought it in yet, but we're getting a really cool one. That's
Okay. All right. So you heard it first here. I like the J75 there with the tooth on it. So these are actually handmade. That's cool. I don't think those are not real megalodon teeth though. See, now if I was going to do it, I'd do it with real megalodon teeth. So it's probably, I would almost bet you. So the vendor's going to be bringing some more of these in. I like these here. I like these here better than that one there. And that one, I like that one also. But I'd almost bet you these are probably 3D printed. I'll ask her, see if she's heard. Okay, we'll go over at the other. I missed her. So I was going to ask her if she knew if they were going to have any more magnets in stock. The pass holder magnets. They're going to get any more of those? Okay. All right. Okay.
Natalie, are we getting more magnets for the pass? No, we're not getting any more.
No.
Those are the lounge.
Yeah.
We're completely out of them.
Okay, it's first come, first serve. I'm sorry, Leah. They're not going to be getting any magnets in. So I'm sorry. They're all out, and they're not going to be getting any. So. But yeah, I think that Jaws area is actually a good trade-off for a summer tribute store. I do like that area down there at Chez Alcatraz, especially getting that ocean attack and that new cup they got is really cool. Yeah, it's a bummer. I actually did see Rick's Flicks didn't get his. He actually got where he thought he was not going to be able to get one, and went back in and actually got it. I don't know. Yeah, it seems like I don't know. I like that magnet though. Hey, well, she's lost quite a bit of weight. She didn't recognize me without Gina with me. She works down in the studio store. Really nice lady. But let's see what's going on here. I mean, you can see how slow the parks are. Fat chance of Epic being that way. I don't know if you heard Murph. They call him for 25,000 each day in each park this weekend. With Epic opening up and people having to buy the 3-park pass to be able to get in opening day. So they're expecting 25 in each one of these parks down here this weekend. So it's going to be busy this weekend, that's for sure. And then for all next week also. It won't be, it'll be here before you know it. They'll be closing Rip Ride Rocket down. They've already started doing something back here, I believe. There'll be a lot of speculation on what's going to be back here. I almost kind of wish they'd take this stage out and just go with the one stage back in the very back of the park. It's probably got something to do with sound back there, even though they do the show for HHN. I don't know why. I guess this is a bigger area and get more people in this area. Yeah. Hey Terry, how you doing this evening? Thank you for joining us. But yeah, they'll be starting something back here. So they should have already had one loading up, going up, coming down there. So it looks like it might have went down. Well, you know it, I'll walk over here to get you a good view of it. Oh, here it comes. It's empty. Huh. Yeah, this one here looks like it's empty. Oh, there's people on it. If Gina was with me, she'd be getting a freeze ray pop right now. She loves getting a freeze ray pop. That's it. Hit that like button. Hit that like button for me. We're only doing the one park today, Terry. They're closing both parks down at 7 o'clock. And then if you want to hang out, I'm going to actually head over to Cabana Bay and walk around this evening for a little bit before I leave the parks down here. I don't know, see what's going on. Yeah, I got brought the big camera with me, so I'm gonna printed out my Cabana Bay video script. So I'm going over to see what kind of stuff I can get. All right, Terry, you have a good evening, buddy. Appreciate you stopping in. Really wish they'd bring Cabby back out. 1940 Plymouth.
Can you read? Exit stage right.
So we're going to head over to Cabana Bay right now. Question is, how are we going to get there? Either take a boat. We could take a boat and go over to Sapphire and walk over from Sapphire. We could walk over. It's not that long of a walk. Or we could catch a bus from City Walk and head over. So there's a lot of kids out here looking like they're waiting to go in. Look like mostly high schoolers.
You're ready to go? But I guess you're saying we're not going to do it.
So it don't look like might be able to catch a boat over to Sapphire. Catch one of the water taxis over to Sapphire, walk through Sapphire, walk around Sapphire, then cross the street and go over. So if you want to hang out, we're going to Cabana Bay. It'll take us a little boat ride. So if you don't know it, the first one here, this boat here is going to be Portofino. The second boat will be Hard Rock. The third boat will be Royal Pacific. And the fourth boat there will be Sapphire Falls. And it's the same thing here for the queue line. This queue is here. On here for Portofino is right here. Here's your Hard Rock. Lowe's Royal Pacific here. Sapphire Falls is all the way on the end down here. So he has just released. All right, so they're both getting ready to leave out right now. So we'll walk down here. Got one boat coming in, one water taxi coming in right now. I might turn the sound off while we're on the boat. Probably will turn it off. or not worry about it. So here is the silver screen water taxi. Looks like that is the, that one's probably going to be going to Royal Pacific. Actually, let's just walk over. Let's walk over and I'm going to show you some of the cut-throughs on our way over there and how I'll navigate it majority of the time. Universal's probably going to hate me for showing you this, but it will save you some steps on it. But I've not walked it in a while, so we're going to take off and head over there and walk it. Hey Billy, how you doing this evening? Somebody said you was going to be putting a roadblock in on 17 up there in Little River on Thursday, not letting anybody into Myrtle Beach from Wilmington. I don't know why you would do something like that. That's just not right. I can remember one year, Memorial Day, it took me 2 hours from the Legends to go into Myrtle Beach. That's not even 8 miles, really. That was how bad the traffic was coming in from Memorial Day weekend. All right, so here we go. Here's the walking path over to Royal Pacific in Sapphire Falls. It's actually a nice walking path. Now we usually, there's some days we'll actually walk. We'll probably walk more days than we will ride the water taxi for some reason. I mean, it's nice. It's a nice little walk. I mean, all the walking paths here are really manicured nicely, landscaped nicely. Got that winding feel to it. Just looking back over to islands right here. There's the Hulk right through here. As you This is probably Low Sapphire's water taxi here. Does anybody remember the bikes when the bicycles were coming down in here and taking you back to your resort? You could actually, they were biking you over on the three-wheelers. I think that lasted for like 2 years or so. I don't know. I don't know if it's city, Orlando, or if they just blocked them from coming down in here. Cannot remember. Festival is not your thing. I can't, let me see if I can get something dark here. Yeah. Yeah, the Memorial Day is definitely a harder weekend to deal with. Yeah. Actually, I go out among them, but I always have. Now, Memorial Day, I wouldn't take my big camera down on the boulevard. That's just asking to get hit in the head. Any other weekend, I would. I'd take the big camera down. I used to go down there on my Saturdays off, my weekends off. I actually would sneak over. Once the guys if we were going early enough and everything was good, I would go down and do sunrise, take sunrise photos, 14th Avenue Pier. But what we're going to do is we're going to walk over. We're actually going to cut through Royal Pacific Resort, and you can see, get you a little walking tour of Royal Pacific, and then we'll hit Low Sapphire. We'll go through Low Sapphire. We'll show you the Orchid restaurant, Jake's. And then we'll show you Strong Water, Amatistas. So this would be the Royal Pacific water taxi here coming back.
Well, we just thought, we'll go see you.
But yeah, it's a nice little, I mean, I enjoy the water taxis so much. Taking them back and forth. All right, so don't do this. See here where impatient people have been cutting through, because it does take you down and brings you back up here. So people have been cutting through there like goats. Once you get that first goat to go through a certain walking path. Now this will take you on around and take you out and drop you off down by the pool, and then take you into, we're going to take this path here up, and it will actually take us into the very front of Royal Pacific. So you'll see Royal Pacific, the front of Royal Pacific here. which is right here. Here's where the people have been cutting through at, going down the hill. That's just, that's laziness, I'm sorry. Stay out of the landscaping. Don't do the landscaping like that. People spend a lot of time and effort into keeping it landscaped. Now, if you're actually going to Cabana Bay walking, you take this here and it takes you across and back around. I think it's 25 minutes to Cabana Bay walking, but we're not going to take that. We're going on a different route. I don't know if I've ever done a room review. Seems like I have. I know we've stayed here before. I don't know. I mean, it is completely shaded out here right now, and this phone is overheated every day doing these streams. And I checked it. It's not recording in 60p and putting it in 60p when it saves the video, because I do save these, but they're saved. I think they might be. It says in 1280. But here's your entrance to Royal Pacific. Love the frogs here. And we're not gonna walk around the whole resort. Just gonna show you the walking path here. All right, so this is the lobby. Coming into the lobby here for Royal Pacific. Your lobby and everything is going to be on your left. Going downstairs, walking stairwell is over here on the right. The studio store is on the right-hand side. Really small studio store. Your vacation planning center is right here behind me. Your luggage services are right here. Concierge, if you're amenity key. Instead of a room key, it's just an amenity key to let you in the pool areas. Here's your lobby check-in here. Your tuk-tuk market, your grab-and-go sandwiches, coffee, everything is right here. Here is the Orchid restaurant, sushi restaurant. Looks like they're having a special function here right now. It's probably everybody that's going to be going into studios and then into Islands of Adventure tonight. It's probably here, I would think. Here's your Toko gifts over here. That's your studio store here on your right. Restrooms. We go down the steps here. So we've got 2 restaurants down here. Really good food in there. Enjoy it when we've eaten here at Jake's. It's probably be the first place that I would come to over here and eat if I'm leaving the parks. If I can't get into one of the pool bars. I do like Jake's. Now here's your pool. Here's your pool for Royal Pacific. I do like this pool, even though it does not have a slide. I do like this pool. It's one of the smaller of the pools. They only have 1 pool here, but I do enjoy this pool. If we're staying at Lowe's at Sapphire Falls, we will usually pool hop over to here. And we'll pool hop for every resort. We'll probably do that during HHN. So they having a convention here right now. So here's your game room. It's a real small game room. Your Mariners Club here. And then another pool entrance is actually here on the right-hand side here. There's another store. It's the Treasures of Bali. Looks like it's already closed down for the evening. Got some nice stuff in there. A few studios, a few things from the. Here's your gym. Good size, actually. It's a pretty good sized gym. And over here, let's see here if we can get through here. All right, so kind of got us captured in here right now. Love the artwork. I actually know the guy that picked out all the statues for here. He was the chief engineer. So he picked out a lot of the artwork that you'll see here from Indonesia. So, but here is your water taxis right here. Now, the building, when we went up, we were right on the other side of this building here and went around to the front. So you'll continue to walk here. It will take you on the back side of the pool here, bring you through here, and then you walk over from here. Now, all of the resorts all the signature resorts share a bus. So if you're taking a bus, you'll get on that one bus and it'll hit all the signatures and stop at City Walk on the way. So the bus stop for Royal Pacific is actually out here. It's on the very far end of the convention center. So you can see how far of a walk that is. It's almost a longer walk. If you're staying in this building here, it's almost as long of a walk to get to City Walk as it is to just get to the bus station over here. So if you're going to Lowe's Sapphire, here's your walking path here to go over to Lowe's Sapphire. The walking path for Cabana Bay is you're already on the other side of the road here. Steps are important. Staying inside the buildings as much as you can is important. So there goes one of the buses now. I don't know if that's probably twice as big or 3 times as big as the one at Royal Pacific. is, and then your concierge vacation planning center, or your vacation planning center is here. Actually, your concierge is over here on the left. I would not pull hop here, especially from Hard Rock or Portofino, or, and then your, I cannot think of the grab and go coffee, the Dutch company is right here. So let's jump out and we're gonna head over towards Cabana Bay. So here's your drop off right here. So Aventura is right here. I forget the name of the bar up on top. The one thing I would not do is, especially for HHN, is book a room at Aventura and think that you're going to do yourself a favor and request a room up on the upper floors. Bad mistake. It is loud. That bar goes until 1 o'clock, I believe. So if you've been at HHN or you've been in the parks and you're coming back and you want on a Friday or Saturday night and you want to relax, don't stay in the upper floors. I would say mid-level down would be where I would stay at. Hey, Hunt. How you doing? All right, so I'm gonna take a second here. Yes, the Villa Pool, yeah. Yeah, I played at, actually, it was probably one of the last courses that me and my dad played, Billy, was Eastport. Now, I know Joey Vereen. I've known Joey for 20-some years. Knew his dad and his sister really good. All right, so you'll see here. Please do not cross this street. There's no walkway here, but you can hop across. I'm not going to tell you to do it. You can hop across from here and go over to Cabana Bay. Now we're going to do it the right way this time. We're going to walk all the way down and across and over. And the reason I'm going to do this is I'll show you if you think you might be walking to the parks, if you don't want to wait on the bus, if you want to try to get an early jump on everybody for early park entrance, because they only allow the buses start an hour early, so they will get dropped off in City Walk. So the park is opening, say the park opens at 9, early entrance is at 8 at Islands of Adventure. Buses will start running at 7. So if you want the best opportunity to get on Hagrid's, you need to be at the entrance to Islands of Adventure no later than 7:15. So here is a entrance service gate, so you can't use it, but I think that used to be an entrance that would take you down into the garden walk at Lowe's Sapphire. I didn't get enough steps in today, so that's the reason I'm doing this. I'll probably end up 28,000 steps today. just wish there was a few less clouds in the sky right now. So you can see here, this is takes you a while. But like I said, if you're gonna walk, I'll show you the building that the two buildings that you need to stay in if you think you're gonna walk. Because if you walk over, instead of getting dropped off in City Walk when they open up security and start letting people in, this will put you in the Margaritaville area. So you do not have to walk all the way. You do not have to walk all the way through City Walk. So if you're walking, you'll actually come across here and up, and there's actually another bridge that will take you across Hollywood there. So we did lengthen this out quite a bit by ducking through the resorts to show you the resorts. But this is the walking path. If you're going to walk from Cabana Bay to City Walk. So like I said, it's about 20-25 minutes depending on your walking speed to get there. So if the early park is at 8, buses start running at 7. Don't know what time security will let you in. So if you left Cabana Bay right at 6:30, that would put you at Margaritaville about 10 till 7. If security is there, that's going to put you right into the entrance of Islands of Adventure. You'll be in the first 3 or 4 people of getting into Islands of Adventure, getting through the gates. So pretty much guarantees you'll have Hagrid's ridden for rope drop. So you got your handicap here, got your steps. They'll close these off at night now. Alright, so you want to request this building here or this one here if you're staying. And we'll see which ones these are. I don't know if we can actually jump through. So we cannot, you got to have a room key to get in right here. So we'll get these buildings. This is Castaway. Okay, this is Castaway here. Thunderbird and Starlight. Pretty sure. Yeah, so we'll have to check it here just to make sure. Yeah, pretty sure that is Thunderbird right here. If that's I think that's Thunderbird. Now you can see here, this is going to be your older style of 1950s, 60s beach resort. Your colors and everything. Your entrance is actually from the outside here. The big thing is you've got your parking right here. So you can walk right out to your car. If you're going somewhere else to eat dinner, which there are a lot of good restaurants around. But you can see why you would want to stay in this building here. Now, the towers over here are your Volcano Bay view. And they're also your 2-bedroom suites are over there that have the kitchenettes in them. Sleep 8 people. So you need to, if you're going to go to Volcano Bay a lot while you're here, and you want that Volcano Bay view, you have to request that building there. Now these buildings here, the Castaway, Starlight, and the Thunderbird, they're all around the one pool. So you do have pool views. You just got to walk out on your balcony to look at it. Now another thing is they're farther away from the Bayliner Diner. They're farther away from Volcano Bay, which you do get early entrance into Volcano Bay, and you have your own little walking path. But like I said, you need to stay. If you're going to Volcano Bay one day, I would stay in either of 3 of these here, or even the backside here. Hey, guy at night, Billy. Sorry I didn't see that till just now. Running my mouth here, hard to. So your bus drop off is over here on the other side for City Walk. All right, so this is, we're going to walk through the lobby here. Go back to the very back deck. We'll check that, make sure which pool is which resort building is which back here. So your resort check-in is over here on the right-hand side. Swizzle is over here on the left. That's your bar. Jacqueline Lane's gymnasium is upstairs. Studio store, your gift shop is right here. All right, so looks like they've got some function back here. Okay, so that was Castaway and Thunderbird. There's your dive tower with water slide, and then your Starlight is over here on the left. So I hope you liked this video. So if you did, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe. We'll see you on the flip side. Stay frosty. I am sweating to death. Probably not going to do much over here, but make sure you hit that like button, subscribe. We'll see you on the flip side. Stay frosty. And remember, Universal's calling your name.